Call your friends. Violins, violins, violins. Yes, I did that on purpose. Alright. My sadness is settled in. Still can't break 50. I think the universe is just against me on that. I'm just saying. Alright. Loading, loading, loading. Systems loading. Oh my. If Destiny hadn't gone off the deep end and decided it wanted to die, I'd still be playing it. Boy, did it decide it still wanted to die. Alright. Let's see if I can actually do something for once this week. Sorry about last week, but I was trying to fix my sleep, and that didn't work. Nothing I've done this last 6 months has worked really the way I wanted it to. Such is life, but now we're back on it again. I do love how this version of the game is actually done and unreal. The other thing they really need for this to be a 5 out of 5 is for it to be able to be ported over to PC. But it can't be, because they never made a PC version of the back end frame. Sorry. Back end framework. Because who would want to? We can just mobile around with this. Me. I would want to. Uh, Obviously, there's not many people on because this is a mobile game. Yeah, it's gonna make me like, oh, that's my level 17 agent who refuses to stay moving. Alright. Ooh, that's a crash. That's a crash. Loading, 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 loading. Come on, don't crash out. I'm gonna crash. That's interesting. I never considered this happening. But she said, I'm not touching any button. This is amusing and sad at the same time. That's kind of impressive. There'll still be a crash out. There's gotta be. There's no way I can run both games at the same time. That was crazy. Alright. Get all this murder! Murder to murder. Let's check out the weekly bounties. I'm going too dang slow. Just too dang slow. Okay. So now I'm about 3 weeks behind. If you want to know how bad it is, there's not a single game that I'm actually current on. Because life is life, and it's been rough. That. Oh, these lovely specials. Classified ops. Yield caches. Again, there's not a chance of me actually getting caught up with anything. I swear. I got 2. Still not at that, so that makes me sad. What? What? Not. Oh, well, let me roll forward. Okay. That's weird. Let's see. Some toes. Alright. Loot toys? I ain't about them toys. I am about to try and see to find if they have the actual customization window up. Because I want to work on him a bit.
First night in a long time, I haven't had nightmares.
It's the apocalypse, I would have nightmares regardless. But my nightmares are less scary and more zombie. They're really almost all zombie. It's kind of hilarious. Don't like zombie movies, don't really like zombie TV shows, but somehow my brain is like, let's think zombies. Get you some zombie. Alright. Nothing good is on. I just want to modify. Equipment improvement station, my ass. Know how I improve my equipment? Give me Warlord. That'll improve my equipment drastically. I don't know if it will or not. But I am a hoarder, so. Of all the buildings in New York City, all the many splendid buildings in New York City from over the ages, it will always bother me that the division literally are putting themselves up in buildings that have no real strategic value. Like Rockefeller Center, for example. What's great about that? They have their own water reservoir. You know what that means? You can grow food. You have drinking water. You may not die of dysentery. So in my luck, I probably would anyway. But I'm just saying. But places like that where you'd want to build a base.
Something smells good. I'm getting hungry.
Right. Yeah, any easily fortifiable area with a ready water supply could pretty much be turned into a settlement in this game. No, I won't lie. Up until they did this one, the most viable one that they've ever made in Division was actually the Smithsonian, the castle. And it took them years to actually make it a functioning settlement. Alright. So I can murder, I can kill. Yep, good. Rolling down the street with my shoddy, looking to shoot some fools. Laid back. Gunplay in my mind, the guns on time. See this right there is cray cray. What's up, fool? What you got? Give me some money. Got no money? Shit, hand it up. We out. Rolling down the street with my shotgun, looking to shoot some fools. Laid back. We're going to this market. Always into this market. Just sneak in between the glass. Other places that are viable. If you're not worried about your water supply, which should be your #1 priority, and you want total territorial advantage, and this is slightly on the morbid side, I ain't gonna lie. You find yourself a graveyard. Big one. And you camp out in the buildings next to it. You'd be like, well, why would you ask me to do that? Well, because one, during an apocalypse, ain't nobody going near that graveyard. Nobody. You could stock up that building and nobody would come near it whatsoever. Now, obviously, all things like that have a drawback. Probably wonder what the drawback may be. Well, the graveyard's going to stink. It's going to be massively overcrowded. You're probably going to torch everything. I'm just not going to lie on that. Everything's going to have to get burned to the ground. But again, territorial advantage. There probably will be some giant crematoria if it's literally the apocalypse. Because they built a really big one and trying to keep up with the demand, as they say. Gather supplies from a settlement. Lead back. Now, if you don't want to do any of the things I said to do, which you shouldn't, ever, then next thing you do, you find a deserted farmhouse. Make sure it has sufficient fields around it. And instead of camping out in the farmhouse, which is what everyone does in the apocalypse, and that's what gets them killed, you camp out in the barn. If you have enough people, you'll use the farmhouse and the barn for people. And then you do what I do. Build walls, set traps.
Portable electronic device detected.
This is Marty. Leave a message.
Hey, douchebag. You and your stupid friends woke me up again last night. It's 3 a.m. and you're partying and drinking and yelling and laughing.
Hey, it wasn't me.
Oh, bullshit.
Did you even look out the window?
I don't need to. I know it's you.
It's those effing raiders. They're raising hell down in the alley. Every night. I can't sleep either.
The Raiders.
You want to go tell them to shut up? Be my guest. I'd like to see that. You'd be doing me a favor.
And that was the last time everyone ever heard of him. Alright. Working my way around the map. Just to stick a shotgun in your yap. Sucks. Da-da-do. Causing trouble. Causing trouble. Alright. So I will not be on long tonight. I can already start feeling it in my head. My sinuses are deciding whether or not to rebel, which is usually a terrible sign. I'm going to attempt for a 4th time to get back at the more regular hours. This last year and a half has not been great, with the exception of my business trip. That was fun. It was a whole lot of fun. I'm going to talk about where I went. I ruled the world. I would have no fun. Yeah. Black diamond and pearls. We're no villains running straight into shotguns. Yes, I'm a little bit of old school, a whole lot of crazy. Let's do this. Alright. Has some toxic water down there. Not surprised, not surprised. Has some toxic people down in them pipes too. A do-rag. She's sitting out in the middle of winter shaking. These people are not meant to live. I'm on 34th Street with my shoddy. Don't worry, I'll blast the buddies. I believe in violence to say. Hey, buddy. They just calling them out. I think that's good. Americans haven't been brave in a very long time. You gotta understand what I'm saying there. We haven't been willing to risk as much as we should have, based on our history of the last century. Did. Whew. Okay. Ooh, going down. Okay. Feeling a little woozy. That's odd. Okay. I'm going to just try and make it to 45 minutes. At the rate I'm going, I don't think it's going to happen. But I am very woozy. And it's a little shook up right now. So the Coma may not have let me go yet. Come on. Oh, goodness. Yes, I'm running around in circles. This is how I know I'm feeling woozy. It's definitely not the game doing this to me.
Agent, hostiles have grabbed a civilian and are holding him hostage. Are you free to effectuate a rescue? If so, please proceed to the location.
Hey, buddies. Take them. Probably were. Yeah, about that. Pick up a gun as you leave. No! Not more people! Yeah, cover him in blood. That doesn't look like he succeeded. Oh. I'm never getting out of here because of these two fools. Okay. Okay. And trigger more! More! Like diamonds, pearls. If I rule the world. If I get sued for that, that's gonna be hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. Alright. Got 9 minutes. My head is starting to spin. Alright. Need to get my head together. Oh. I'll get it one more time, but they'll be like, "What's wrong? Why would you join us?" Alright, the throbbing has started. That's not good.
Portable electronic device detected.
Whew.
Are those Knicks tickets?
Yep. My dad bought them for me back in 2015. So I gave them to Young Neighbor. We're playing the Spurs.
Game that never happened.
Nope.
But you still have the tickets.
Because my dad gave them to me. Keeping them in my wallet with pictures of my family and all this other shit I don't need.
Your dad was a good guy. Those must have cost him a pretty penny.
Yeah. My mom was pissed.
I believe it. She was a good lady, too.
Okay. Try for one more firefight. Or suicide mission. It's not even gonna be that. Alright. Okay, yeah, this is not gonna work. I have a brain fog, and brain fog is terrible. Okay. And it's quick onset brain fog, which means I need to lay down. Alright, well, sorry about that. I will try to be back on tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with me, but it's a lot of stuff going on. But we will try this again tomorrow. We'll try to get back on track. Hopefully we will. But until then, and as always, find a way to make way, find a way to achieve your dreams. Thank you, and good night. I will